Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon. I don't know where you are in the world right now. I know some of y'all are gonna be watching me live or after the fact. Just to let you know, I am right now in Transylvania. Dracula, Count Dracula. Lots of legends, a lot of fictional stuff were written about this warrior general who used to impale people after the fact. No prisoners. Damn, that dude didn't mess around. It was a sign of strength, power, and it was to them a sign of victory. Taking over your enemy. What is the enemy? To segue into something more hypothetical as opposed to literal. Our enemies in life, what is it? Laziness, being lazy. I was just having a conversation with Vlad. It's not an accident. His name is Vlad. We're in Transylvania, and we're driving back to Bucharest right now. That's the next destination. Laziness. I mean, listen. If you're lazy, I'm sorry. If you're lazy, don't bother. But it's sad, you know? And I am pointing the finger at nobody right now. Nobody. I'm just saying, you can find your way. Anybody can find their way. It's just about a matter of like, it's early morning, so bear with me, y'all. Just finished the French vlog, which is freestyling. I just piggyback off this conversation that we just had, and I'm just going straight into it because I had no idea where we were gonna go right now with you. So, laziness, and it all takes place in the mind. You know, it's nothing physical, it's mental. So when you enter this phase of mental strength and realizing that your discipline will bridge the gap or remove this fear of like, oh, I can't do it. And we are our worst enemy. I mean, we are. It's true. So I posted a picture. I took a bridge and I said, the bridge between you, your dreams, your success is focus, discipline. Oops, not. Focus, discipline, and hard work. Don't be scared of hard work. You know. Let's go get it, y'all. Oops. Won't get a lot of that. I'm sorry, because you know the road swerves left, right, because we were up and now we're going back down. So it's gonna be a little, we said, tumultuous little journey way down for the fun, for you, you know. But it's all good. We're just vibing, y'all. You know, I'm just trying to go to the next step and see what we're gonna talk about next. Let's cover next. Hold up. That's right. Hold up. I left a message on my Instagram TV because, you know, we have different channels. You know, I like to use Instagram chat. You can find me there. Instagram TV. There's another. And we are here on YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, meine Damen und Herren, señores and señores, it's Fab'S Funday vlog. For those who didn't know, we just coming by and check out, like, what is this dude talking about? Talking about life, talking about the journey we're taking, and to take no prisoners, as Vlad would do. You know this expression? It's an American or English expression, I don't know. Take no prisoners, no fear. Take fear by the neck and suffocate it. You know what I'm saying? Suffocate it until You ain't got no more air. And you're free from being you and doing what you're supposed to do for yourself. Pour toi, for yourself. Für dich, for y'all. For you, ladies and gentlemen. So hold up, that's right. This is where we are. You know, like I said, I'm just segueing left, right. I'm in the mountain in Transylvania, and I'm just vibing, y'all. And I like the fact that we're moving because, you know, my mind is moving and I'm just, you know, going with the flow. So let me reiterate what I talked about regarding hold up. This week we went out of 100 tracks. We landed on one chart, which is the club chart in France, and we entered at place 16. Bam! Yeah! Come on, y'all. This is not for me, this is for my team. For the team. You know, Wendell Koss, the radio promoters, you know, the label, Horacio Nussbaum, who's also pulling the strings in the back. You'll hear about him. You'll meet him at some point, because when I'm in Paris, we'll do this thing live and we'll take questions, and you know, I'm going to take you into my world, 100%. Anyways, I'm going to thank my team. The teams, not my team, it's a team, and without the guys in the team, yo, couldn't do it. We have no girls in the team yet, but hey, we're gonna add, of course, as we grow. Oh yeah, well, of course we got women in the team. Of course we do, you know. But it's in another department of the company. Anyway, I thank y'all for all your support and the hard work. This is just the beginning that we're taking together, you know, and they all know that. And you know, we have to have our feet planted deeply. We have to be grounded. We got to keep our feet on the ground because it's show business. Everything can change from 1 minute to the next. But the one thing that's not going to change is the hard work that we put into making this happen. You know what I'm saying? So, week number 1, 16. And we also entered in another chart, which is the new, it's called Nouveauté, and we entered at 24. Y'all, 24. Great, that's awesome. You know, it really warms my heart because as an artist, when you get feedback like that, because the people that I trust, that I've been working with for quite some time now, because I've been in the dance industry for some years, DJ producers, because DJ producers are on the road quite often, and they're in the club, and they have the possibility to try things out. And I remember back in the days with a producer that I used to work with, he used to go to the clubs, he used to have a vinyl machine, and he would make a vinyl of the track that we worked on in the night, and go in the mornings, that means after 12 o'clock, to the club and try it out with the DJs that he would work with and check out the dance floor. And he would be like, yo, that part right now, we need to edit that because it seems like the crowd is not getting it. And that is what we do as producers, songwriters, is we try to get that constant delivery of energy in what we do. It's like it has to have that gentle climax as you create this little journey, because the song is like, you know, 3.5 or 4, whatever you do, it has to have this constant journey to the climax. And I saw that early on from these producers. So now you fast forward to me entering the dance industry some years ago, some moons ago, and working with guys who could actually take the track that we worked on and then take it on the weekends and coming back to me on Monday and say, you know, we got to fix that part. I I played it. I was like, oops, I was playing. Wow, really? You played it this weekend? We're like, yeah, man. We do that. So I guess I was trying to catch my phone. I thought it was going to drop because the glass of my phone is like it got a little crack. Damn, I gotta fix that. And that's where I learned that. Like, I saw that for the first time. I was like, that's pretty handy. So DJs, I trust their feedback. So next week, the promotion team is going to be talking to some few DJs, and we're going to get some feedback on the track, because we have a radio version and we also have a club version, and that feedback is priceless, because this is how you learn about what you're doing and what people like, what's missing. I take every constructive criticism at face value, because it's gonna make me better. Let's segue into something else. Your feedback, the feedback you get from the people that are surrounding you, it's very important, because you can't have yes people around you. You know what I'm saying? Yes people, no good, because it's only going to slow you down. That's what it's going to do, and you ain't trying to slow down, right? So just make sure that whoever is surrounding you has got your back. Very important. They gotta have your back. Hold up. Hold up. No pun intended, though. Woo! What were they thinking? That's crazy, bro. Like, man. Sometimes some people are trying to go, like, we're all going in the same direction. Let me tell you a little bit about where we are. There's 2 lanes. But you have some knuckleheads who think that if I'm gonna go just in front of that other guy, I'm gonna get there faster. No, you can't, because that's what it is. So there's a ski resort that is 13 kilometers of Brasov, and that's where people are now, like, coming up. Of course, they're taking 2 days off, and every hour's counts. Okay, I get it. But to a point where you want to lose your life and endanger others. That's what Vlad and I were talking about yesterday. It's not just about you. And that's the part where, unfortunately, some human beings are very selfish. Some will never learn. That's just the way it is. Some will learn and realize that being selfish doesn't work. It works for a little bit, but eventually you'll end up in a corner, miserable and alone. And you'll see that in times of need, nobody's going to be there to help you. So spreading positive energies is important. I believe that I am part, and want to be part of this positive movement. And I'm not the only one. I mean, there's so many people out there. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, there was an interruption. There was no commercials. I'm very sorry. The phone said no mo, because I've been recording so much and I forgot to erase. So I had to clean them up, make space, and we're back, y'all. We're still in the mountains, but we're getting closer to the flats now. And where was I? I forgot. Where was I? It's about the journey, y'all. It's about the journey of life. Fab'S Funday vlog. I will get it back. I'm trying to grasp at the threads I was weaving, because it's a story. I try to start somewhere, have a middle, have an end, but at the same time, it's got to make sense in the end. I try not to repeat myself. Sometimes it's very hard, because those very simple, those very points, we gotta hammer them all the time, because if you just write them on the board, some of those philosophy points that I try to cover, it's simple, but those are layered with hundreds of variations to how we move. It's like a choreography, that is comprised of several movements, and during that choreography, which is possibly 3 minutes, just like a painter, there's a different types of stroke that you do with the body or with your wrist, you understand? And that is the same thing we do in our lives, in our daily lives. And sometimes we take on or face on parts of our journey, and action equal reaction. We will react differently to the stroke of life. And the one thing I've learned, and I'm trying to remember and engrave in my mind, is anything and everything happens for a reason. At that moment in time, it makes no sense, and it feels like it's the end of my world, but it ain't. And countless times I've watched very successful people explain this very thing. So at that moment in time, it feels like I'm done. Why go any further? What is there for me? What lies ahead? But it's life. And as much as we think and believe that we're in control, we have no control. Just know that. I'm clear on that. With time and experience, I've learned that. And to this day, I have no clue. I'm just vibing, y'all. Just like this conversation that we're having, I never know where I'm going, but I'm going. There's an exchange, and that is what you have to do. What I do in my life is this constant conversation with myself, with my journey, and making sure that I'm moving forward and closer to wherever I'm going. Some people have been called crazy for that simple fact that, they were taking a journey that was kind of unorthodox to the people that were watching. Because sometimes the people that love you the most, and they see you taking a route, it could be your best friends or family members, they see you do things with your life, and some of them are afraid because they feel like, oh, he's gonna leave me behind. And some people fear that. So this fear causes them to hold on to you and smother you and kind of like manipulate you to be like, give that up. That dream is crazy. Why do you want to put yourself through all that? Because you're gonna fail. And that's messed up. Ladies and gentlemen, that is messed up. It's so sad that people do that to each other. And it's so based on fear. So, therefore, F-E-A-R. Take it by the neck and suffocate this fear that is surrounding you or possibly inside your friends. And the only way they know how to, because they are reacting to something they don't understand, is try to tell them, listen, I might possibly be a mirror to you. I think I told that story before. Some of you don't know me and are getting to know me on the vlog. Some of you, I know, used to hate my guts because of the journey that I had been taking. And but with time, you realize what kind of person I was, but you also understood about yourself. And to many, or to some, However the case may be, I'm kind of a mirror. You know, a mirror that awakens certain things about yourself. And I took a beating. Boom, boom. It was heavy, y'all. But I'm still here. And to some people, it makes them feel uncomfortable. They're like, why is he still here? Like, what is he talking about? Like, you know, just pack it, go home. It's got nothing to do with me. It's got everything to do with that person and the fact that some of them have given up on themselves. That's it. So don't give up on yourself, y'all. That's my advice. Don't give up on yourself. Treat yourself like your best friend. You know what I'm saying? Nurture yourself. You know, and health is a big part of it. A very big part of it. Let me check out. And that is a big part of life. Staying healthy. Because health, I'll say it again and again and again. And again and again and again and again and again and again and again. It's wealth. Health is wealth. When you're strong and healthy, anything is possible. Your body, mind, and soul are connected, and you see very clearly. Everything makes sense. But when your mind is shrouded in confusion because of the fact that you're unsure and your actions are based on fear, well then, you're entering a very foggy place. And then you'll make wrong decisions because of the fact that you're afraid, don't trust yourself, and you're afraid of uncertainty. That's, I think, same here. You know, sometimes I doubt. Listen, I'm not saying that I'm perfect. Hell to the no. I'm not. I'm just trying to figure it out. Just like you on my journey. And I doubt myself just like anybody else. But I come back to my senses and I try to look at the situation and try to make an educated guess by trusting my gut instinct and move forward. Because with time I've become much better about trusting who I am, how I move, how I go to the next step, who enters my life. Because on this journey that we're all taking, you'll encounter people. And some people come into your life for a reason or another. And sometimes at that moment you really don't know why they came into your life. And I always trust accidents, but also always keep an eye. You know, always keep an eye on people who enter your lives, because there could be a detriment to your journey. There could be a lesson to your journey. There could be motivation to your journey. So always pay attention to whomever you let in your life. Because you know, we're human beings, and some people are more trustworthy than others. Some people are more gentle than others. Some people just trusting. But sometimes you have to be careful with that. I learned the hard way. So just make sure whoever comes in your life has got your best interest and wants to build something with you, as opposed to join forces with you and then take you down later, or take some of the things that you're creating and using you to go to the next step. Just pay attention, always. It's my advice to you. What else? On the road again. Yeah, that's right. Well, we got to the flats now. We left the hills. And flat? We're in the flats now. No flat. I guess it's gonna be more smooth or not. you know, that's life. Not everything is smooth. And you just have to be like, you know, like water. As Bruce Lee. Hooah! The man. Bruce Lee. That's my dude right there. What a philosopher. I love reading his writings. Some of the stuff I like to watch him in videos because it's really entertaining. Reading him is cool too, but when you watch him explain his philosophies of life, you should go check it out. Bruce Lee, like water. You can put water in a cup. You can't put water in a glass. The cup becomes the water becomes the cup. Forgot. But the point is, the water takes the shape of whatever it goes into. And that's that very philosophy. Go with the flow, adjust to the terrain. Don't be stiff. Because, you know, don't be stiff because you're going to hurt yourself. Keep it smooth. Even though it's hard, it takes effort. Try. You can only try. I tried. I failed. But failing is part of the journey we all take. I'm not perfect, like I said. I'm trying to figure it out, just like you. I just, you know, I had a lot of experience falling and failing. And I think that's the greatest thing. Failing is the best because it teaches you. As long as you don't forget what you've learned. Very important. Very, very important part of the lesson. Don't forget what you've learned, because you're gonna, when you repeat the same mistakes over and over, at some point you gotta say, okay, hold up, wait a minute, what am I doing wrong right here? And then you start to see your patterns, how you move. And that's when your life as you know it, starts to change. And that's a beautiful feeling to know that you're not moving the same. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I've covered quite a lot today. I'm trying to think of, oh yeah, I did the same when I was in my French vlog. I translated what I had read in English, in French, vice versa. And I forgot his name, sorry, you know who you are. And I posted something on Instagram and he said, this is what not giving up looks like. My journey. Feedback, you know, hold up, getting into the club chart. You know, that's what not giving up looks like. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's what not giving up looks like. When we keep it up, we keep it going. We ain't gonna stop. We're gonna go 100 all the way. 100. We never surrender. You know that movie, The 300? I love that. Never give up. Never surrender. You know? Every morning, during the week, when I'm in town, I'm so ready and excited about life because I'm entering my creative battlefield. And we all have our battlefields. You know, our daily ones we enter. The morning starts, and here we go. That's what Hold Up is about. Waking up in the morning, and you got these two sides of yourself. And one of them is like not feeling it today, and the other one is saying, I'm feeling it today. And it's that push, pull, shove, and battle between the two. Just remember, don't give up on yourself. Because in the end, you feel it when you didn't give your best. And you know what your best looks like. You know, nobody knows but yourself. So to go back to being lazy, forget about that. Let's go get it. This is Fab Morvan, yours truly, Fab's Funday vlog. Thank you very much for all the support. I'll keep you posted on the results of Hold Up. Super excited about that. I believe in the next few weeks we'll be talking to the DJs to get feedbacks, and it's always very interesting to talk to DJs because you get that feedback and they let you know the 100% all, and every criticism is important. Listen to people we trust, or even if you don't trust, listen, check it out. It's very educational. Anyway, Fab Morvan from the road in Romania. Ladies and gentlemen, señores and señores, meine Damen und Herren, mesdames et messieurs, until the next episode. Before I go, very sorry that I couldn't make this live because of my schedule and returning to my destination, returning, home and wherever home is. It was too complicated to do it live, so this is why I'm here, and I didn't want to let you down, so I did it in the car. I loved it though, it was cool. And since I dedicated Sunday to the vlog, I was not going to record it today and surprise you out of nowhere, because I know some of you want to see it live as well. So this is why I did it and recorded it. So I'll have to edit it, splice it together, and bam! Before I go, I just want to send you some good vibes. Are you ready? Bam! Until next episode, Fab's Funday vlog, over and out. It's always hard to say goodbye, but I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.